Dream, 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 dream. Hello, YouTube. I kind of decided I like this aesthetic, with the dark background. Plus, it saves on electricity, which may have a moral purpose. Anyway, let's see. I need to get serious about this one. Basically, when I was waking up today, I was on the hardwood floor of my theater. Don't ask me why, that's just sometimes how I sleep. And I was dreaming what felt like a very realistic situation. I was in kind of some room with a red felt color scheme that felt, I think I was sort of doing the same thing in my dream as I was in my theater, which was lying on a floor. And then I heard this voice, which was almost like Stephen Hawking, but it was closer to an answering machine like an automated messaging service. And this voice started to tell me in very clear language. Now, of course, I can't remember exactly what it said, but essentially it was about my identity in a world that I was living in. And it said that I had as good of a chance as waking up in that world as I do in this world. Or it said it in reverse. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I had no idea what world it was to consider myself true in existence to be in. What happened? I woke up and got this one. This world, this life, full of all my memories. And I was kind of surprised, you know. I was kind of surprised. I woke up in my theater and I said, "Oh, I got this, I'm here." And so the title of this video is 2 Days from Heaven, and it's kind of it could also mean 2 lives from heaven. And I wonder what I'll dream of tonight, because it seems to be as if I have only 2 lives going on now, maybe. Maybe before it was a lot of different lives. But I'm suspecting maybe it's just these 2 now. And I was thinking, maybe what happens when you die is you have the option, you know. Maybe God tells you, do you want to live? Do you want to keep living? And that will be very tempting, you know. Most people die gradually anyway, and they clutch to life. I mean, that's self-preservation, you know. And so he says, like, this is the test of faith. Do you want to live, or do you want this? And he's not going to tell you what this is. It's a question of existence. Like, he's not going to advertise heaven when you die. You have to have faith that you exist at all to be let into heaven. And it's not that Descartes thing, I think, therefore I am. It's not that. It's not about thinking. It's something deeper than that. To have faith that you exist is deeper than knowing that you think. Daniel Dennett who you may have heard of, who's an atheist, an atheist incidentally, he broke it down in a book called Consciousness Explained, which I haven't read through, but it's basically a very good demystification of consciousness. And he also wrote Freedom Evolves, which is it's a reductionist method that addresses the question of free will. And he talks about determinism. He makes a very good case, and he kind of reverses himself. Well, you do exist. It's made of trillions of tiny robots, though, and you do have free will, but it's because there are many, many permutations that result from the evolutionary process. It's with higher animals, such as human beings. Um, so it's not a question of thinking. It's not a question of necessarily even perceiving. It's just it's at the end, people, it's going to be a feeling. It's kind of going to be in your gut, you know. You're going to have the option between maybe living another life or becoming nothing at all. If you don't believe that you actually exist, that is going to be the question. He's not going to tell you, here you are. He's not going to affirm your existence, or confirm your existence, rather. He's just going to ask you, you want this? You know, go for it. That's it. And you have to, I mean, I think that I'm going to have to get over the question of whether this is some kind of self-deception thing, or, you know, I'm going to have to get stronger about my appreciation of myself, and what is it. The best thing I can offer you guys is to just think about what subjective experience is. That's how I've been putting it to myself for a long time. Again, you can call it consciousness, you can call it subjective experience, but there's really no word for it, you know. And will you continue to exist? Will you continue to exist? Do you have a soul?